What if you were fluent in your programming language? And by fluent, I mean you know the language so well that when you start a project, you just start typing code, line after line, page after page, without ever stopping. Sounds impossible? You're wrong. It's entirely possible, and anyone can learn how to do it. And you can learn it in just 6 weeks. All you need to do is to follow 3 very simple rules. The human brain is hardwired to learn languages, programming languages or otherwise. Imagine the following example. I give you a 2 weeks crash course in French. Then I put you on a French fishing boat where nobody speaks English. The boat sets sail for 6 weeks and you are going to work there until it gets back to shore. When you get back on land, I bet you $1,000 you will speak the French language fluently. And this is applicable even to programming languages. The brain is capable of remarkable things. In short, it learns what it needs to. And the previous example is applicable to any skill, really, but languages in particular, and it extends to programming languages as well. We just need to peel off some of the tools of today, tools we take for granted, and let the brain do its thing. Before I go through the rules, I need to say this. The rules are very simple. Anyone can follow them, yet it is very hard because it's going to go against your very own being, and it will feel backwards and futile and slow, like coding inside of a bucket of syrup. But trust me, it works. So, in addition to these rules, you need to code every day for 6 weeks. It doesn't have to be a lot, but you need to do it every day. And I recommend working on a single project of your own, preferably some code which will be useful to you and your life. The best is if it relates to another interest of yours besides computers. Rule number 1, the NOPI rule. The NOPI rule says do not copy-paste code, not from the internet, but not even your own code. If you need to reuse an old function of yours, then you will write it again from memory, every time. Don't remember it all, write it as best you can. You figured it out once, you know what it's supposed to do, so you can do it again. Rule number 2, the Noogle rule. The Noogle rule says if you get stuck while programming, do not Google for a solution. Instead, you try everything you can think of, no matter how stupid. You try for hours and hours until you get it right. However, you are allowed to Google for a solution, but only when you have been stuck for 3 consecutive days trying hard each day. And when you find a solution online, remember the NOPI rule. You read the web page until you understand and you know the solution by heart. Then you close down the browser and write the code. Rule number 3, the neural rule. The neural rule says do not use neural networks, AI. And I mean it. There is no point whatsoever to use AI in any phase of software development ever, especially not to ask questions when you get stuck. Every time you do use AI for things like that, you actually get dumber. You unlearn the skills. I have dedicated an episode for this. It is called the Rhinehart effect, and I will put a link in the description. So these are the 3 rules, and as I said, they are very simple rules, each one not really difficult to follow. And yet it is very hard when you really do get stuck, and you have to try and try when the solution is only one AI chatbot question away. But this is how you train your brain to really learn a programming language by heart at the deepest of levels, fluently. And trust me, it does work very well. I really hope you liked this episode. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Thanks for today.